Heyo, boyfriend back, another pickup video, and I got a bunch to get through today, so let's just jump right in. I'm going to start with Nintendo Powers today. Alright, first one up, 271. It's got some Kirby on the cover. Number 268, Sonic Generations. Never played that game. Number 267 with The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. Oh, and I put these in order from newest to oldest. So, and I don't normally get like later issues, but I found those for like $1 a piece, so I picked them up. But now we're back under 100. So, number 83, Earthworm Jim 2, one of my favorite games of all time. Number 80, and this has, I believe, it's for the Nintendo Ultra 64, back when they were calling it that before they just went to Nintendo 64. Bonus issue from 1996. Number 71, Stargate. Never played that game. Is it any good? I don't know. Played a bunch of this game. Number 70, NBA Jam Tournament Edition. If you were like a kid growing up in the 90s, like who didn't play NBA Jam, right? That was like the basketball game at the time. Here's a good one. 54, Secret of Mana. Mana? Mana? I think you can say it both ways. That's one of those words. It's like, you know, it's like mana or mana. You can just say it however you want. Thank you, Sergio Diaz, for Volume 53, Super Empire Strikes Back. My first address label of the day. Woohoo! Oh, we got another one. Winner, winner. Jeffrey Lewis. Volume 52, Super Mario All-Stars. And another Jeffrey Lewis. This must have been a lot, I'm not sure. 47, Star Fox for Super Nintendo. 42, Super Star Wars. Another great game. All these are great games. Number 40, Felix the Cat on the cover. 39, Mario Paint. Here's a good one. 34, Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. And kind of a Zelda-themed day today, you'll see. Number 17, the Final Fantasy Strategy Guide, and I only need one more of the strategy guides. I have Mario 3, Ninja Gaiden 2, Final Fantasy. I just need the 4-player extra one now. And then finally, for Nintendo Powers, this I believe is number 13. It's March, April 1990. That's Super Mario Brothers 3. And this is a cool issue, and I love that old claymation like art style they used. Really cool. They kind of got away from that. Anyway, let's do a couple Game Boy games. Always getting the Game Boy games. And we got Castlevania Adventure. Hope you can see that. And Castlevania 2, Belmont's Revenge. What's a couple funny things about this is this is, as far as sequels go for Castlevania, you got Simon's Quest on NES, which was terrible, and this is actually really good. And these two games are very much like Super Mario Land and Super Mario Land 2 for the Game Boy, where I think it's generally accepted that Super Mario Land 2 is the better of those two, and I would say out of these two, Castlevania 2 is the better one. Not to discount this one, also very good. But just both fun games. And I did get one manual this time with a game, and that is Dennis the Menace for Super Nintendo. The reason I picked this up, other than just not owning it, was I saw it on James and Mike Mondays, which I'll put a link to here. And they couldn't beat the first level. And I think they mentioned that they wished they had the manual to see what you were supposed to do. Well, I got the manual, and I tried. Still couldn't beat the first level. And I just want to read to you guys what you're supposed to do to beat the first level. So this is for you, James and Mike. It's so stupid. All right. Oh, and Dennis had better pick up all the coins that Switchblade Sam dropped on his way out. He'll need those large coins to get to the next level. And there's one small coin surrounded by spinning coins, which absolutely has to be picked up last. It's a marker for the end of the level. How are you ever supposed to figure that out? Who would know to do that? That you're supposed to get all the coins, but you gotta save the friggin' small coins surrounded by spinning coins, and that absolutely has to be picked up last. So that means, does that mean that if you pick that up before the big coins, you don't get to go to the next level? Or is it just like you pick that up and you get to go to the next level? Either way, stupid, dumb, broken game, and now I own it. So, more Super Nintendo games. Incredible Hulk, not very good. Platformer, cool art style. It's kind of got that Donkey Kong Country feel to it with the, oh, what is that called? I don't know. You guys know. Anyway, American Gladiators. That's a dumb game. Don't get it. Don't get it. Super R-Type, fun little shoot 'em up. Not as good as R-Type 3, but anyway. Spawn, and that is a beat 'em up, a terrible beat 'em up at that. Don't recommend that one. This one is actually pretty cool, surprisingly. Super Solitaire, kind of an uncommon game, and if you're into like card games and solitaire, it's actually pretty good. When I was testing all these games, I played this for quite a while. Ooh, thank you, Tara, wherever you are in the world, for Super Ninja Boy. Mine now. I love those. This one I can't even read. S. Offer, thank you for 3 Ninjas Kick Back. Can you read that at all? What does that say? This is great too. I love it. On the back there's a sticker that says, I don't know if you can see it, it says no borrowing, but it's spelled wrong. It's spelled with 1 R. And I love those things. I keep those on because that is just another little blast from the past on these things. And then I love collecting movie adaptations, and they're almost always terrible. And I think we all remember this classic movie, No Escape, starring Ray Liotta, Kevin Dillon, and Ernie Hudson. Remember that classic? Well, as classic as that movie is, it's equal to the classicness of the game. That made sense. That totally made sense. And then The Untouchables. Terrible. And finally, my last Super Nintendo game, and this is awesome. Ogre Battle, March of the Black Queen. An uncommon game, totally caught a store slipping. I went out game hunting with NES Complex. Some of you guys might know him. I'll put a link to his channel here. And we went out game hunting, and I saw this at a store, and I saw that the barcode on it said Ogre Battle 64, which is like way cheaper. And I took it up to the counter, and the guy totally rang it up as Ogre Battle 64. So totally caught that store slip and got this for way cheaper than I should have, and now it's all mine. So that was really cool. And make sure you check out NES Complex, because that guy is awesome. And finally, the creme de la creme, best for last, coup de grace. I have joined the Nintendo 3DS Revolution. Finally picked one up, XL. Nothing special, just a regular black one, not a special edition or anything. It was about time. I'd wanted to get one of these for a while. Finally did, and I love it. If you guys don't have one, pick it up. You'll have so much fun with it. I picked up a couple games. First being New Super Mario Bros. 2, which I gotta say I'm not that impressed by. Felt very rinse and repeat compared to New Super Mario Bros. For the DS. I know they added the coin mechanic, but I don't know, I wasn't crazy about it, and it just, Mario used to be so innovative with each game, it was totally different from the last one, and this is like a carbon copy of New Super Mario Bros. For the DS, so a bit disappointed by it. And then finally, Legend of Zelda, Link Between Worlds. This game is so awesome. So awesome. It's a sequel to Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo. Plays just like Link to the Past. and I love this game. I can't say enough good things about it. I was blown away by it. Versus Super Mario Brothers 2, this is the game I would pick between those two. And the mechanic with the going into the walls, being a painting, works in seamlessly with the rest of the game. Yeah, highly recommend that one. So that's all I got, guys. Hope this video wasn't too long, but what can you do? And until next time, boyfriend out. I'm gonna do the Grimsy 42. I'll see you next time. I love you, Grimsy.